But we witnessed with our eyes, Mr. Bokai and Jeremiah and every other elected and appointed official violate that right. Is this the rescue mission we are talking about?
Yo, the rescue mission becoming regular. Yeah.
Mr. Bokai didn't stop there. After violating the National Code of Conduct, he didn't stop there. He went as far as violating another law. He violated the act that created the Forestry Development Authority. And we as conscious students, this is why we usually agitate. Other people will come, the media will say, but why is it that you are on a university campus instead of you focusing on your education, you are involved in national politics? Then we ask you guys a simple question. Don't you think that whatsoever decisions that have been made down there have positive and negative effect on us? This is why the university is called the macrocosm of the larger society.
They come for the prayer, now understand what comes with divine policy. Yo.
Meaning what affects, what any decision that will be made up there, it have a negative and positive implication on us. So we won't see it and allow our discipline be mocked and jeopardized. So peacefully on the 23rd of this month, the forestry students gathered in a mass to send a waking call in a peaceful manner, taking consideration of the Constitution. Article 1, Article 15, and that Article 17. I talk about peaceful assembly. And over thousands of foresters gathered at the FDA. Yo. We assemble peacefully, but they call rioters. Yo. Member of the press, after foresters gathered on the ground of the FDA, giving their plot on numerous occasions why the appointment made by President Bokai should be withdrawn because it has some level of effect on we as students are doing forestry. To our ultimate surprise, we saw rangers of the FDA. This is the name that is attached to the office of FDA, rangers. They came brutalizing young comrades, young foresters, emerging foresters who are agitating for their right, because today, tomorrow, I am a graduating senior. Hopefully, if Mr. Bokai and Southern Nursing open our school, by July, I should be graduating from here. I'm just learning the theory of commerce, not only me, but over 20,000 students that are reading forestry are only doing the theory. The FDA is the only authority that can prepare us to internship to go out there and make our case. If you will be mortgaging our institution by putting a non-forest study, what becomes of us? You are not telling us that what we choose to do is not important. You cannot look at our fee and deem it and less important. No, this is why we will always struggle for our right. The ranger beat on our commerce. Tabo Majinini was wounded in the process and food was stolen. Prince Roman Gamma was wounded in the process and food was stolen. Imagine those that are in public spaces are beating on students and taking away their property all because they are speaking to the real issues. It is how we wanted to rescue this country.
Rescue police. Yo, if I live for 54 years, yo.
Member of the press, let me explain this to you. The FDA not only under the regime of Mr. Bokai that have been violated for over 35 good years. The act that created the Forestry Development Authority have been violated.
Yo, President Bokai just said yo.
For good 35 years, this law have been violated. It is how Mr. Bokai wanted to rescue this country. The last time we checked as forester, that this law was implemented or adhered to by the state was way 1980 during the presidency of the late Samuel Kayando. He was the only person. When this act was created 1920, December 10, rather, 1970, he was the only person that adhered to this law for that entity by recommending or appointing Mr. Sheikh Kadi as the managing director of FDA. Mr. Shahari hold a PhD in wood science. You expect during that time, as per our research, the Forestry Development Authority was booming. Students were trooping their way for internship, work experience. There was serious regulation in our forest authority. But today, you will observe someone who do or someone who did physics, someone who did mathematics, someone who did political science, someone who did chemistry.
When you competent and qualified people for our job, say yo. Reactionary tendency. Maras. Yo. We say that incompetent one say yo.
Oh yes. This is the course we were made for. This is why we came to the university. We went to the graduate training classes of the VENMO Student Unification Party to bring consciousness in our mind. But we can simply say that we are highly intimidated. From the day we were born, intimidation left us. We speak to the truth. Only the truth we speak to. This is why that family remind us that as a revolutionary, you should expect 3 living places. Your bedroom, the prison compound, and matter. So, the over 10,000 SUP militants, even the one that in the various community, save that in their mind. So whenever we are walking in the street, we are prepared that we can be jailed at any time. We can be fired by loud bullet and die at any time.
Mana. Resist to the call. Yo. This is just the beginning. Yo. He has to resign. Yo.
Having said that, after our peaceful rally and the comrades were brutalized and their items were stolen from them, we demand the retrieval of their items, and we saw the United Party police.
Reactionary tendency. On a pay police. Yo.
They came in that numbers, wanting to brutalize commerce. We have to calm them down. We said we are not afraid of prison. We will peacefully walk with you guys. And we walk with them. They took us to the Liberia National Police Headquarters. It will baffle you to know, fellow journalists, how deplorable and congested, dirty, nasty the Liberia National Police jail is. A very close error. We were about 85 and 4 days we were in a place. We have food, we have water. Imagine treating a harmless student in a type of form, man. They didn't even stop there. They went and stole commerce phone. Commerce Steven stole man. Commerce even small phone was stolen. And to our ultimate surprise, without investigation, they put a crime on us of rioting and criminal mystery, what are insanity. But we can say to this without fear and favor, we are not intimidated by that loose adjective. We are not. This is why we place call to our parents. They say, leave this case is not a family case. We are student revolutionary. We die at any time, we go to prison at any time. But so far, it is our right. We won't sit on it. We will speak to the issue. Because if we happen to transition from the university campus, our next opportunity will be our discipline. And hopefully, we were able, through the chairmanship of this institution, we were able to be released today. But we want to send a caveat that is fight that is on. It's not because we spend 4 days in jail, meaning we are going to fold our hands. This is a continual process. Insofar, they have been violating this institution law for 35 good years, and we have just come. We have been bringing this issue, flagging this issue of proceeding inland. They have been violating. The parent has said their child will not sleep. expect that parent to not sleep. Luther, the struggle continues.
Viva, viva, viva. Thanks to the Vanguard Unification Party for the intervention. Viva, viva. Say yo. We get nobody on the SUP. Say yo. Say yo. Susu for the peaceful students. Say yo. Say yo. Susu for the fathers. Say yo. Say yo.
So, comrades and friends, having listened to the chairpersons of the forestry students of Liberia at this moment, we will entertain 3 questions from the journalists.
Yeah. All right. So, Princess K.D. Cooper, report for the Liberia TV network. For over the period of time and up to date, we have been seeing numerous of protests from the SUP angle. And you guys really protested for numerous of years in the then President George Weah region for a change. And there were numerous of comrades and there were numerous of guys actually, yearning for this change in President Weah by them to see Bokai presidency coming forth through. Why is it that the positive change that you have been wishing for to actually see President Bokai becoming president, and today you are still carrying on the protest continuously? Why?
So, comrades journalists, let me clarify something. The Vanguard Party is a revolutionary party. It's not a lying party. There's a clause in the constitution that says this institution, the Vanguard Party, is a non-aligned party. We are there to advocate for a change. It doesn't mean that because we lash at Mr. Weah because of a recklessness, we lash at Mr. Weah for bastard dying and dumperizing our economy, because the people in totality need a change, and the change that they look at, because they are not a revolutionary, they don't think in the direction of a revolutionary, they voted Mr. Bokai on the majority scale. So we will not say because the majority decide, then we are excluded. But all we can say, insofar that Mr. Bokai is proceeding wrongly, it is the right, it is the responsibility of the Vanguard Student Unification Party to erect all unnecessary checkpoints. And we can safely say, if Jesus even come here and become president of the republic and he contradict, we will go for him and erect checkpoints.
Thank you so much. My name is Archie Boan and I report for Today Liberia Television. I'm so concerned about your struggle against the current head of FDA. You kept emphasizing that this individual in question is not disciplined within the said profession. Do you care to also tell us or give us details of those that were appointed during Madam Eddie Joseph's leave to George Weah? Were they Forestry as well? Do you care to tell? Or why then you guys never came out to flag this issue out? That today you are talking this.
Okay, this is it. Probably you haven't been following our struggle history. We said we are student radical or revolutionary student radical. We don't just jump on the street. We study the issue. We know the outcome. For over 5 different years, we have been flagging this issue on a continual basis that our institution or our field or discipline have been played with or have been tampered with. And we should find, or the necessary authorities should find redress. It's not today. Veterans that are keen or veterans that have left raised the debate. During the then presidency of Dizzy Gray, he raised the debate. During the then leadership of Josiah Kumini, they raised the debate. After share, Penelope, these are all ideologues who raised the debate. And this is our generation. Despite they raised the debate and they wasn't successful. It's not that they wasn't successful, but at time elapsed on the university campus. I'm coming to it. So this is our generation. We have alarmed this issue during the Weah regime. Numerous of time from our research, all of those appointments since 35 years ago have not been from the discipline of forestry. Oh yes, the last time we checked, the person who adhered to this institution Port of Condor, or the late President Samuel Kanyando, who appointed Mr. Shakade, who holds a PhD degree in wood science, was in 1980 to 1989. Since then, we have flagged this issue and have brought on deaf ear. So it doesn't mean we should fold our hands because they have been playing on deaf ear. It is always our responsibility to erect checkpoints and point out those contradictions.
As long as the contradiction exists, the struggle continues.
Yeah, I'm Joseph Sari. I work for the New Republic. I work for the New Republic newspaper and Lata TV. We follow your protest Friday, and I had an interview with Dr. Jipley this morning at the Federal office, an hourly program. And in your press statement on Friday, you are calling on the president to withdraw his nomination. And in this case, if your message is not adhered to, what will be your next course of action?
This we can say to you as a journalist. We understand that the question is somewhat tricky, but we respond to it in a revolutionary way. We are calling on the president because nothing the president say, his government will be a government of credential audit. People will be placed in a specific position of field state, and it won't be a business as usual. So we are categorizing our debate on this steady component. So we can safely say this will be a continual process. We will continue to engage the media. We will continue to engage every necessary institution that can make Mr. Bokai withdraw the nomination. Because, mind you, Mr. Bokai have lived his life. We have given Mr. Bokai a lucrative job. Now, even Tata B that is in the ghetto, we feel the benefit of our sweat. So you can look at us, the young students that still have future. Our discipline should be mocked and be denigrated. So we can safely say that we will continue to do the necessary things. And we want to say this, it will not only be the FDA. When it happens to the press, we'll come for you. We will not say and allow somebody who be agriculture to control the press bureau. No, if we notice it, if you guys don't want to raise the debate, we as student radical will take the debate for you guys. So we don't want to limit it to the FDA alone, but every other government entity and agency.
Can you state your name and
position?
So I'm Abraham Tamanula, a student of the University of Liberia from the William Richard Thomas College of Agriculture and Forestry, majoring in forestry, graduating senior, and the president of this institution.
Mana, wait.